Hello world. Today our inspirational quote is, "Love has the last laugh." Today my friend and I, Lisa Hashem, who films these videos, she's delightful, wonderful, smart, beautiful, pure-hearted, creative, funny. I can't say enough wonderful things about her. And today she helped me come up with a new idea. I think it was our idea, which is something called laughter therapy. And the idea is that when we feel victimized by something that another person did to us, that we just laugh and find a way to say that we were responsible for whatever happened. And it sounds so crazy that we start laughing because it doesn't sound right. How can we be responsible for the crazy things someone else did to us? But what's so wonderful is as we laugh, we feel good and we expand our mindset so that we can actually see our perspective, our situation differently. And I can start to own, yes, I was a little bit responsible for putting myself in the situation that caused the other person to do the unmentionable to me. So we ended up laughing and laughing and laughing, and now I have been able to laugh about 2 totally traumatic events in my life. And I encourage you to do the same. And I understand that this perspective may be controversial, but truly the wisdom that underlies it is as follows. Our only point of power when it comes to suffering for events that we feel we've been victimized by, our only point of power, our only escape hatch from the suffering is to get rid of the underlying thoughts that create the negative emotion. And our thought that creates the negative emotion is, I was wrongly hurt. They did this to me. If we can change the dialogue in our minds to, hey, self-responsibility, look what I did to myself, ha ha ha, how funny it is that I put myself in the situation where this other person came along and did this to me. You know, now we have a point of power because now we don't feel any anger at this other person if we're taking responsibility for the negative event. Does that make sense? Here's another analogy. Think of it, if we stay in our victim mindset, it's like we are a plane that's trying to achieve liftoff over a mountain. So it's trying to get over the mountain, but we keep running into the mountain as long as we see ourselves as a victim. Our only true point of power is self-responsibility. So as soon as we can turn around the dialogue in our head to, oh, well, maybe I had something to do with this crazy situation, now we have freedom and the leverage and the power to push ourselves up over the mountain into the friendly skies and beyond. So, this is Wendy Treynor signing off, but signing in to your heart. May laughter therapy work the wonders for you as it did for me today.
Hello everybody, I'm Lisa, and I'm so honored to be here today and work with Wendy. We're having so much fun creating new approaches to healing. And I just want you to know this laughter therapy approach that we mentioned and taking responsibility for some of the times when we were victimized so we don't feel so much anger and we can get some of our power back. It's a very, very good approach, and we can talk about it more later, but laughter takes away the power of the trauma and then helps us see maybe we did play some part in it, but because we don't want to just take the victim stance. However, sometimes, in many cases, some people are truly victimized without taking without playing a part in it. For example, children who are, let's say, sexually abused, or if someone breaks into your house in the middle of the night and victim does something horrible. In those situations, we don't want you to mistakenly think that you played a part in it. We want you to understand that that's truly, you were truly, truly victimized, and there is help available, and you move on it in a different way. But in many situations when we do feel, oh, this happened to me, and a lot of us don't tend to take some of the responsibility that we played in it. And once we do, we can truly grow beyond it so it doesn't happen again and again and again. So I'm so honored to meet you. I look forward to seeing you again. God bless you. And happiness, peace, and healing. God bless. Namaste.